Mavericks on the season so far have one loss. All their other wins, other than against Canton Academy, have been 10-run rules, as they've been able to put everybody away pretty quick. The bats have been hot for the Mavericks for the most part. Last game against the Benton Academy, the Mavericks' bottom half of the order did all the damage, as they scored 9 of the 11 runs. 5 through 9 hitters scored 9 runs, with D's leading the team with RBIs at 4 during the game. Turner's still working his pitches. He's just about done, as they'll throw down to second base, and it's going to bring up J.P. Dees. Dees on the season is batting .481 with a .611 on base percentage. He had a four-game streak going where he had reached as the leadoff hitter in all 4 games until this past game against Benton Academy, where he failed to reach for the first time. He'll see if he can get back on that streak again, facing Turner. As he's ready to deliver his first pitch, it's going to be a strike right down the middle. And Turner, just like his counterpart Roberts in the top half of the inning, will start off the game with a strike. The outfield's playing pretty shallow for the wind blowing out here against the Mavericks, as Turner's going to deliver a big breaking ball swung on by Dees, strike 2. And Dees goes down 0-2. So Turner's got a fastball, and he's shown a nice breaking ball in the first 2 pitches. He'll look in and deliver the 0-2. Fastball's going to miss outside, trying to get Dees to chase it. Dees very disciplined at the plate. So he was going to take a 1-2 count now, waiting on the next pitch. It's going to be a breaking ball, chopped back to the pitcher. Turner will grab it and run across the field, underhanded to first base for the first out, as Dees retire 1-3. Brings up Dean Ellis Tyson. Mavericks catcher will be up. He's batting .360 on the season. He bats from the left-hander, so we'll have a right-handed pitcher and lefty batter. The first pitch, Tyson comes in. It's going to be ripped to center field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Nice job by Tyson. Singles up the middle. Mavericks have their first runner on the base paths, bringing up Brody Roberts. Roberts has been on a tear here the last 2 games. Had 5 base hits in 2 games, as he'll step up with a runner on first. It's going to be Austin. Austin's a pinch runner for the catcher. Austin on the season is one of the team leaders with 4 stolen bases. The Mavericks have stolen 24 out of 26 attempts this season, as they're starting to crank it up a little bit better on the base pass. First pitch comes into Roberts. It's going to be swung on and fouled over toward the Rebels dugout. Chased a high fastball, got the bat on it, but drove it into the ground foul. Roberts will step back in on the season. He's batting .375, as Austin's got a big lead on first base. We'll see maybe if he'll try to run here. They'll make a move over. He'll dive back under the tag, safe. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Mavericks and Rebels from Humphreys Academy. Mavericks are up to bat. Scores tied 0-0. Turner again looks over his shoulder to first base and deliver home a breaking ball that, again, Roberts fouls into the Rebels dugout on the third base side, and he's down 0-2. Turner's working his curveball, pitching backwards a little bit to the Mavericks, trying to set up his fastball with breaking balls. Roberts got 9 RBIs on the season, and a runner in Austin on first base. Again, Turner delivers home. This time misses low and outside, 1-2. Humphreys has brought a nice crowd here for an early afternoon game on a Monday afternoon at 3 o'clock. Game time's got moved up a little bit with the weather coming in tonight. As Turner looks to first base, delivers the 1-2 low. Austin's going to go. A throw down to second will not be in time. He'll have a stolen base. It'll be his 5th. And he'll have the team lead now all by himself at 5 stolen bases, as it gives Roberts a runner on second with a 2-2 count. On the season, Roberts is batting .400. The runners in scoring position. Mavericks have a chance now with the runner in scoring position in the bottom of the first. Pitch on its way is going to be a high fly ball to deep left field. Left fielder's underneath it. He'll make the catch as Austin will go back to second base. So after a base hit and a stolen base, Roberts flies out for the second out to left field. And that's 2 outs, and it brings up Burton.
Next up, number 6, Garner Burton.
So Burton will step in batting .360 on the season. He's got a runner on second base looking to drive in his 8th run with a hit. Pitch comes in, strike one, just outside. Umpire motion. I thought he was giving us the strike call, but he was saying it was outside, so a 1-0 count to Burton. Ketchum's on deck as Burton awaits the pitch from Turner. Misses high, ball 2. Looking at the weather radar, it's going to be close whether the Mavericks get this game in. All the way, a 2-0 count comes in. Strike one, hits the outside part of the plate, 2-1. There's lots of thunderstorms building up just west of the river right now, moving to the east. 2-1 count now to Burton. Pitch comes. It's going to be a base hit down the right side. Nice job by Burton. As he goes between first and second. They'll wave Austin in. The throw won't be in time. Burton will hustle into second on the throw home. Burton just went with the pitch that was on the outside part of the plate for a single. And he'll pick up a RBI while he's at it as Austin was moving on the hit. And it's going to bring up Ketchum, and Mavericks lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning with 2 outs. So Ketchum will step in with the runner on second now. Ketchum's batting .333 on the season, 300 runners in scoring position. He's got 4 RBIs. Mavericks do lead 1-0 against Humphreys Academy on a nice base hit by Burton. First pitch to Ketchum's going to be fouled straight back into the backstop, and count's going to be 0-1. Mavericks are making Turner work. He's into the 5th pitcher. He's thrown 14 pitches, 11 have been strikes. 0-1 comes in, strike 2 on a nice changeup. 0-2 now to Ketchum. He'll have to choke up, protect the plate. Burton's on second base. Mavericks do lead 1-0 as they picked up an RBI on Burton's single. 0-2 comes. Strike 3 swinging. The ball gets away. The catcher picks up, makes a throw over to first in time, so Ketchum will strike out. That'll end the inning for the Mavericks. They do score 1 run on 2 hits. They leave a runner on second base, and they'll take a 1-0 lead into the top of the second inning when we come back from Power 107. To Manchester County Baseball on Power 107, Mavericks get a run in the bottom half of the first inning, take a 1-0 lead against Humphreys Academy moving into the second inning. Mavericks were able to get a base hit from Tyson. He moved over on a stolen base as Austin was the pinch runner. And then Burton singled in a run with 2 outs. Mavericks pick up another 2-out RBI, something they have done well for the last 2 seasons. As Roberts will stay on the mound. Roberts in the first inning was good. He hit 1 batter, didn't give up a run. And he'll be facing the number 4 or 5, 6, 7 hitters in Rogers, Hughes, and Porter. And if they get to them, 8 and 9 will be Davis and Donahue. Rogers,
Off for the Rebels, number
he'll
21,
step in the
Joseph
first baseman.
Rogers.
Roberts was able to get 2 strikeouts in the first inning. So he'll face Rogers, the right-handed hitting first baseman. First pitch, strike. Fastball comes right down the middle where Rogers watched it go by. Again, Roberts is on the mound pitching quickly. Strike 2 swinging. And he's up 0-2 now to Rogers, looking for his third punch out. And we're only an inning into the game. He'll deliver an 0-2. Fouled straight back on a fastball, came at him with a fastball. Rogers wasn't fooled, fouled it straight back into the screen, and count remains 0-2. So again, Roberts starts his motion, 0-2. Swinging strike 3 as he gets him to chase a high fastball that time. Good pitch by Rogers with a 0-2 count. He'll get a strikeout, brings up Hughes, the left fielder.
Up next, number 28, Ty Hughes.
So Hughes will step in, the right-handed hitting left fielder. Mavericks have 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Roberts will deliver a strike right down the middle. He's got his fastball working right now. So he only threw 11 pitches in the first inning. Strike 2 swinging on another fastball. 0-2, and for the second straight batter, Roberts gets up 0-2. He shakes off the catcher Tyson. He'll deliver the 0-2. Hey now, call strike 3 again for the third strikeout that they've watched, 4th overall. Roberts looking good on the mound. Took a no-hitter through 4 innings last week before giving away the D's against Benton Academy. D's finished up the game, and the Mavericks
Now
got a
number 23, Jack Logan
combined
Porter.
no-hitter, and this brings up Porter, the shortstop. Back-to-back strikeouts for Roberts as he starts off the inning. Pitch will come in, ball 1, fastball misses to the inside. Umpire said something to the Mavericks bench as Roberts delivers the next one again, high 2-0. So a 2-0 count after 2 strikeouts. 2 outs here in the top of the second. As Roberts will get a swinging foul ball straight back into the catcher's mitt. 2-1. Some of the Maverick students are starting to file into the stands as school's let out now. And Roberts delivers a 2-1, strike 2. Right down the middle, 2-2. And Roberts 1 pitch away from striking out the side and picking up his 5th strikeout of the game against Humphreys Academy. He'll shake off Tyson and bring the 2-2. Swing and strike 3, and he strikes out the side. The Mavericks are coasting right now on defense as Roberts has struck out 5 of the 7 batters he's faced, allowed no hits. The Mavericks will take a 1-0 lead into the top or the bottom half of the second inning. We come back from Power 107. Coming up to bat for the Mavericks as we're back on the radio will be Ty Walton. Mavericks number 6 hole hitter will watch a ball from Turner come in low, ball 1. He'll be followed by Estes and Miller. Then the 9 hole hitter Nixon. Mavericks lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. As Brody Roberts, pitcher's Cruz so far retired 5 out of the 6 outs have been strikeouts. As Walton's going to foul one back off the left side, and the count goes 1-1. Walton on the season's batting .227. So he'll step back in on the left side, and 1-1 pitch comes in. It's going to be a base hit down the right field line. It's going to be cut off by the right fielder at the fence. Walton will have a single, and that's going to bring up Estes. Estes on the season, batting .278. He was part of the bottom half of that lineup last Friday night that scored 9 out of the 11 runs. The number 5 through 9 hitters really put on a show for the Mavericks against Benton Academy as they won 11-0 behind a no-hitter from their pitchers. As Estes will look at the first pitch, strike 1 right down the middle. Walton's on first base, not a big threat still. He's only got 1 stolen base on the season. On deck will be Miller for the Mavericks, followed by Nixon in the next pitch will come in low. It's going to go outside and get back to the fence. Walton will go down to second base, and the Mavericks have a runner in scoring position for the second straight inning. Estes has a little bit better batting average with runners in scoring position, batting .364 with runners on in scoring position. Mavericks have a runner on second with no outs, leading 1-0 here in the top of the second inning against Humphreys Academy. Turner delivers home high, ball 2. Count runs 2-1 now to Estes. Mavericks third baseman bats from the right side. Left fielder for Humphreys Academy still playing very shallow with the wind blowing out. Right fielder is playing deep as Estes watched 2-1 count come in as a ball high again on the fastball was Turner, and the count now is 3-1. Lots of room in left center for the Mavericks, and down the line if they can get one past the left fielder who's playing pretty shallow as Turner looks back second, delivers a 3-1. Strike 2 right down the middle. He gets the count full. So it'll be a 3-2 count now on Estes with no outs. The Mavericks do lead 1-0 as they got a run on the RBI single from Burton back in the first. Turner again delivers. Fouled out over the first base dugout on a fastball that was inside. Estes was able to get a piece of it. He'll step back in on the right side versus Turner, the pitcher for Humphreys Academy. So 3-2 count, big pitch coming for Turner. It's going to be a breaking ball, misses outside. Nice job by Estes not to chase it, and gives Mavericks runners on first and second with Miller coming up.
Now up to bat, number 22, Jack Miller.
So Miller will come up with runners in scoring positions, batting .400 on the season, has 8 RBIs. And he's got a chance to knock in a run here with runners on first and second. He's going to square the bunt. The first baseman's going to charge in. We'll see if Miller gets it down. He pops it up over the backstop. Mavericks were trying to move the runners over. Miller could not get the bunt down. 0-1 count. He'll again square before Turner even starts. First baseman comes way in. He's going to pull back and look at it, maybe swing. Ball comes in low and outside. Miller had faked the bunt, then pulled back to hit the ball. Count goes to 1-1. Mavericks again have Miller square. We'll see if he pulls the ball or the bat back around, try to slash at it again. He does, and hits a line drive out to right center field. Nice job as they're going to run in Ty Walton. Estes will go down to second. Throw comes in, will be cut off in the middle, so Miller gets a base hit RBI as the Mavericks get their second run of the game and brings up Nixon, who's the team leader in batting average. So Nixon comes in with runners on first and third. He's a bunt specialist. He bunts just about 8% of the time. He's got a 565 average for the season. I'm not sure what he runs the 30 in. I'd love to see, because once he puts the ball on the ground, he is off to the races down the first base side. And we'll see what he does here with the runners on first and third. They're going to make a look over to third and then turn around. Nobody's at home on either one. As Turner again looks in, they're going to try to bunt. Nixon will pull the bat back. It'll be low for ball one. 1-0. Mavericks bottom half doing it again. Base hit, walk and base hit, and they've got runners on first and third as Nixon squares bunt, lays a perfect going down third base side. Third baseman picks it up, makes throw over, will not be in time. Ball gets away from first baseman as Estes came in to score. Miller rounds third, and they're going to try to run him all the way home. Throw it at the plate. It's not going to be in time, but he slides in safely, scores all the way to first base after the ball got by the first baseman, hustled all the way around. Nixon goes into second. Mavericks pick up a couple more runs and have a runner in second base for Dees. So the Mavericks pick up two more, lead 4-0, have another runner in scoring position. Their team leading RBI batter's up, who is actually their leadoff hitter in Dees. He's got 14 RBIs on the season, batting .500 with runners in scoring position. And he's going to square and bunt, and the ball's going to be outside. You'll see the Mavericks do this from time to time throughout the season. They get to play in small ball, and they've got speed at certain positions, and they really put a lot of pressure on the defense. As Nixon's on second base, Dees has a 1-0 count. They do have the first baseman on the grass. Third baseman's playing even with the bag. And again, Dees started square. This time he pulls back on a strike. 1-1 as the first baseman was charging in again. 4-0, no outs here in the top of the second inning. Dees looking to drive in a run from the Mavericks on the 1-1. He's going to try to bunt. And I believe he offered it, and there was no signal from the umpire. He did point at Dees. Not sure what the count. I'm not sure if it's going to be 1-1 or 2-1. But Dees will step back in from the right side. Pitch from Turner comes in, misses high and outside. So most likely it was a strike a minute ago. The count was 1-2, and now it's 2-2 to Dees. 3-1, the umpire says. So 3-1 count. And Dees is going to walk. Oh, called strike 2. That ball was in the dirt. Not sure. The umpire saw something different than what we saw up here in the box. So 3-2 count. It's going to be a chopper to third base. Slow roller. The third baseman picks up, throws across the field. It's going to make the out. Nixon will go to third on the throw as Dees grounds out 5-3. I do believe it was a 1-2 count. I think the umpire messed up his signal, and that's why when we thought it was ball 4, it was a strike. So regardless, Dees is retired for the first out, but Nixon goes third base, brings up Tyson, who singled his first time up. The Mavericks would like to get another run on the board. As first pitch comes into Tyson, ball 1, they lead 4-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. As Tyson's batting from the left-handed side with 1 out. Pitch comes in, strike 1. Fastball that came right over the plate. Count now is 1-1. Roberts, the pitcher's on deck. Nixon 90 feet away. Anything that gets by the catcher will be a run for the Mavericks. As a ball comes in, sails high, just as I say it, Nixon will cross standing up. As he'll come in to give the Mavericks a 5-0 lead with a 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning against Humphreys Academy. Tyson's worked the count to 2-1 now. Mavericks would love to keep hitting this inning. Tyson again steps in from the left side. He's up 2-1 in the count. Pitch from Turner on its way. It's going to be a curveball east side, just a little bit too far out in front of it. Solid hit, but the count moves to 2-2. Turner trying to get out of this inning after giving up 4 runs. As he gets a pitch over the outside part of the plate, the ball's hit to left field. The left fielder moves over and makes the catch. Pitch was off the plate, and Tyson just kind of stuck his bat out, flies out to the left fielder for the second out, and brings up Roberts. Roberts comes up. He flew out to the left fielder his first time up. As the Mavericks have pounded out 5 runs and 5 hits through an inning and 2/3. Roberts waits on the pitch from Turner. First pitch comes in low, ball 1. Burton's on deck for the Mavericks. Mavericks have put up 4 runs here. They've batted 6 players. This is the 7th batter of the inning in Roberts. 1-0 comes in, fouled straight back over the press box, 1-1. Roberts offered it a high fastball, couldn't connect, and fouled it over the backstop. So 1-1 count as Roberts readjusts his glove, steps back in. Turner delivers a breaking ball, misses low, ball 2. Roberts' head has a hitter's count now at 2-1. Turner doesn't want to put anybody else on base. 2-1 pitch comes. Breaking ball misses low. Nice job by Roberts. He check swung at that one, was able to hold up, and counts now 3-1. Roberts has 1 home run on the season. The Mavericks have 4 as a team. Roberts will step back in and crowd the plate on 3-1. Turner misses way outside, wasn't going to give Roberts anything to swing at, so Roberts will trot down to first base. He'll reach on the base on balls and have a pinch runner in Edgar. Edgar on the season has mostly pinch run. He's stolen two bases on the season. It brings up Burton. Burton led off the game with a single RBI that got the Mavericks on the board back in the the bottom of the first inning. They've tacked on 4 more and lead 5-0 here in the bottom of the second. First pitch comes in. It's going to be a line drive in between shortstop and third. Another single for Burton. He's 2 for 2 on the night. It's gone both ways. Gives the Mavericks runners on first and second. Brings up Ketchum, the number 9 hitter for the Mavericks here in the second inning. Ketchum struck out the first time up. As he'll face Turner for the second time. He's got a runner in scoring position, batting .300 on the season. First pitch comes in, misses high, ball 1. So Mavericks have Edgar on second, the pinch runner, Burton on first after his single. Ketchum's batting with Walton on deck. Pitch comes in to Ketchum's going to be a ball hit out to right field. The right fielder comes in and makes the catch for the third out of the inning. Lost his head in the process, but the Mavericks pick up 4 runs here in the bottom of the second inning as they were able to score a couple runs and take a 5-0 lead in the top of the third, and we come back from Power 107.